This is a Looney Studios podcast. Hello and welcome to Aerde Talks. I'm Hunter Looney, the Game Master, and this show is here to dive deeper into the world of Aerde, which is traversed in Aerde Tales. I'm joined today by Leah, who plays Gamoree Galdur, and Noah, who plays Salvazar Siva. Today we'll be discussing the latest episode of Aerde Tales and more about the character of Gamoree. So, a lot happened last episode. Y'all encountered some werewolves, just talked with them. Y'all saved some kids. You killed a chimera, I don't know how to say it. You all took some black blood from it, or black liquid, maybe not blood, who knows. You got some kids adopted. You returned some kids to their dads. And then now you're headed to the next town. So, do you think are you happy with how you left Gaba?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
You feel like you left it better than what you found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gaba's where we were staying.
Yeah.
But, okay.
And
the werewolves were a little distance away from there.
Yeah, they were in the woods a little ways.
Yeah.
A couple hours, actually, remember? The last episode of Aerde Tales, when I introduced the kids and Courtney and stuff like that, you gave me a look now you see that they had plot armor, they were protected, they were already saved.
We already talked about this.
I know,
episode.
And I'm saying they were cool.
Yeah, you already said that.
Alright. Would y'all have changed anything y'all did while you were in Gaba?
No.
Would you?
I don't think so.
Maybe shocked?
No.
Nah.
I feel like we have a lot on our persons right
That's
now.
true. You all are decked to the nines with everything.
I'm just glad we didn't fight the werewolves when we came across them. We just talked to them.
Yeah. So, one thing I would like to... You all came across what's called a town crier, which is a person on the corner of a street that proclaims the news and stuff. And so they said, "Massacre at manor meeting of mayoral candidates. One of the 3 candidates assassinated one of the other candidates. Last candidate standing, Bastian Jedson, only candidate on the ballot in the election, wins in a landslide." That was the guy y'all were tasked with protecting.
Yep.
So, how do y'all feel about that? You pretty much helped facilitate installing a person as the mayor of this town.
Yeah, super legally.
Yeah.
I mean, Salazar, how do you feel about that?
I dropped I dropped stuff. I'm clumsy. I just left. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he dropped a I don't remember if you told him.
It was
about
a cuffling.
Yeah, he had stole a cuffling from the other mayoral candidate. I don't think you told that in the episode. Cuffling, like cufflink, the thing that goes on the wrist of a dress shirt.
Yeah.
So the family, the third candidate, not the one that got assassinated, not the one y'all were protecting, he takes a cufflink from their family crests, steals it from them, and then deposits it in the room where the dude got assassinated. So pretty much framed them for the assassination. I don't think you said that in the thing.
I'm a little shocked right now.
So he
I told you I didn't kill anyone.
So. Well, yeah, but
you know when
you also set up someone.
So you all recorded that episode off Aerde Tales.
So the reason that guy was accused or whatever.
The other family, yeah.
Was because of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He went up when y'all were doing pleasantries and stuff. He did the nice little handshake.
Oh my
shake,
gosh.
And just did a sleight of hand check and took one of their cufflinks off.
Okay. What are we doing?
He was just getting some cash. So in Salazar's mind,
I'm just getting weary of wondering where Salvador's line is for what he'll do for cash.
so currently, is it more profitable to be with Gamoree right now than to not be with her?
Good question.
Why would you ask him that and put that in his head?
I mean, currently, yes, right? Y'all are making a ton of cash.
Yeah.
Y'all are getting free rooms, free food.
And we're also on a mission to help people.
Well,
that is the point.
Okay, so your all's mission was to just see if anything weird's going on.
Okay, yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like our overarching, like what we've been trying to do and helping Shay with is figure out like what these weird things are that are happening. And
that's it. That was your mission prerogative. Is just find out if any weird stuff's going on.
But we've seen weird stuff going on. Like people were like whatever they were doing with those bodies in that temple. Like
from all the way back to like y'all first met each other. But you all are currently, your only job right now is to investigate shenanigans and then see if anything weird is going on, and then stop that weird thing going on.
Well, yeah. But I feel like we just made a weird thing happen.
I think this is a perfect like transition to talk more about Gamoree the character, because that is the perfect symbolism of Gamoree the character, of that she looked at the mission as, oh, we're here, we're going to do good while investigating these things and help people. And Salvazar is like, this is a chance for me to make some cash while knocking out like weird things that are happening.
The XP is needed.
So when you and I made Gamoree, okay, you gave me a very few things that you wanted, and then let me go from there to help you create your character. You said you wanted to be whatever the equivalent was to an elf in this world.
Yep.
So that's an Analeaf. And you wanted to be a magic user with a wand, but also be able to use a bow and sword. That was pretty much it. That's all you gave me.
Yeah.
And then it was like, just make me a character.
I wanted some blue in my hair.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
That's where you stop.
Yeah.
Give me some blue in your hair. That's it. So, here's some questions for you. I have some questions to dive in.
Okay.
We'll see how far we get on them. So, what other aspects besides what you told me did you have in your head about Gamoree that you didn't share when we were creating them? Like, when you envisioned Gamoree, was there any more things besides that you didn't share?
I mean, I feel like she's hardcore and like tough and stuff, but also cares about people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think is Gamoree's biggest strength? I'm like interviewing Gamoree.
Like as far as like fighting or like personality wise.
Read into it however you want to. Just so you know, next episode, Salazar, you're getting these same questions. And you'll have to talk.
Okay, I'm gonna say empathy for the like personality part. But then I'm gonna say like my magic for fighting. Obs.
What's our biggest weakness then?
Maybe also the empathy thing.
Because you
said you're big and tough, and you said I have empathy.
You can have both. You can be both.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, people are.
You also just sounded.
Yo, hey.
Oh Lord.
No, what's the reindeer from Frozen? You just sounded like
Sven?
Yeah.
I'm Sven.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, because you all shipwrecked and you've only known Salazar a month, and I think you're the opposite of what most Annaleafs/elves would be, is where they're a little slower getting to know people and trusting people, and you are the exact opposite. You're like, yeah, I want to help you, and I trust you. Let's go. Let's do this. To most people y'all have interacted, you all are collecting NPCs.
I feel like Leah is currently concerned that Noah does not think someone can be tough and empathetic at the same time.
Well, yeah. So, I have seen plenty of big, strong, tough guys or gals or non-binary pals that are, real, like, strong physically, but then they're also strong empathetically as well, and wanting to, like, care for or help people.
That's what I thought you were talking about personality a long time. Like, I have a tough personality.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also soft.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I mean,
you thought she meant
cut off
like
a Minotaur's head.
I think you thought she also meant like stoic, like just like standing there looking off in the distance, trying to be all tough.
No.
But then also like, ooh, cute puppy.
That's not what empathy means, but...
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But he said a tough personality and a soft personality.
Yeah. No, I meant like, I don't know, like physically and like willpower and stuff like that. Tough mentally. You can be tough without like being mean to people.
Yeah. Alright, so I liked how when we were creating your character, that you wanted like natural, like a color highlight in there. That allowed me to also like introduce to the world that there's not just earth hair colors in this world. There's any color of the rainbow naturally occurring hair colors.
Yep.
So somebody could have blue hair naturally. Like, you pretty much have brown hair with some blue streaks in it. Much like somebody might have like brown hair with white streaks on earth, or strawberry blonde hair.
Or just anime characters, period.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Exactly. So, talking, one more question about your hair. I think this is my last question about your hair. What hairstyle does she, like, default to? Because I know we don't talk a lot about hairstyles and stuff like that. So what hairstyle would you describe her having right now as you all are heading in between towns?
Oh gosh. I didn't realize that I had pictured this before now, but I apparently have. Like, I know when you asked me that.
Okay.
But I didn't know that I knew that. I feel like she has it like half up, but like some braids in it too.
Okay. So, okay. I'm trying to picture this. So the whole part that's not up is braided?
The whole
part. So, like,
does
she got like a top bun?
No.
I'm
not
so
the
confused.
whole part.
Okay,
describe
it. Give me more description.
I feel like this is going to take more time than I feel like I'm going to have to show you
You have
pictures.
to do it in 2 minutes.
Oh my
verbally. God. Describe.
So you put like a braid down the whole hair.
Okay, got it.
Like in a few places.
Okay.
Then
so multiple braids.
Yeah, but then half of it's up. So there are some braids in the ponytail and not.
Okay. Now I get it. I get what you're saying now.
Okay.
I was picturing one half of your head
braided
in a bun, and then the other half in one braid.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that is very unique, and I'm very confused. I've never seen this.
On the side? Like
yes.
a side bun?
A side braid, and then a side bun.
No, when someone says half up, they never mean that.
Well, yes, but my brain was not processing it.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Does she have any tattoos?
Is that a thing that people have?
People on Earth have been able to do tattoos for thousands of years.
I have not thought of this.
Ish. Okay.
I'm George King III. I got tats right here.
What?
King George III has, and I have tats right here, and he pointed to his side of his stomach.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's got full sleeve on one arm.
Oh, okay.
No, but they, I'd have to look up. When I said thousands of years, I'd have to look up the exact date, but it's been a while. They used to do like, they wouldn't use needles per se, they would prick it with something pretty much akin to like an old ink pen type thing.
I mean, okay, I feel like, yes, she has tattoos, but if you were going to go more into asking me what they are, I don't have.
Okay,
like, I
so she has some.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something.
I'm gonna say 3.
Okay. Now that's locked in.
Now I gotta figure out
Now that's canon.
what they are.
It's canon.
Okay.
As of currently, she has 3 tattoos.
Okay.
All right, so
Anyone needs to know that.
it's my own curiosity,
Okay.
and if I'm curious about it, maybe at least one other person in the world is.
Maybe
My older of my 2 sisters, shout out to Kylie, would be interested to see if your character has tattoos.
Maybe. Okay.
Right?
Sure.
All right, so y'all get wounded and healed a bit. All right?
Uh-huh.
So, you all get scars from said things. Do you have any cool scars or anything? Like, if you came across a grizzled pirate that has like a scar across their eye or whatever. Like, I'm not saying you have that. I'm saying
Uh-huh.
your face says no.
My face says, I didn't know you were going to ask me these questions, and I have not thought about this beforehand.
Okay, all right.
Because you're like, say something, and then it's canon, and I can't take it back.
Well, you can also be like, I will have to think about that, and then on the next episode of Aerde Tales,
I have scars on my left knee. I'm gonna say she has some scars on her left knee.
Wow, she took an arrow to the knee,
And then no, it's from falling.
just like in Skyrim. Okay.
And then she has like one in her arm from that one's from an arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you think those are specific,
God.
if she is dual wielding a wand and her sword,
Yeah.
which hand is which in?
No, I got this. My wand's in my left hand.
Okay.
And my sword's in my right hand.
All right.
No. Hold on.
Just so you know, any question she's getting, there's a chance you're going
Flip
to get.
that. My wand's in my right hand.
Okay.
Because I'm more powerful with my magic, so I put that in my stronger hand. Also, Leah played softball and she batted left-handed, so
Okay.
I feel like,
That makes
although
sense.
technically,
No, that would make sense.
yeah, but. Okay, whatever.
Oh, wait.
I'm
Yeah,
still
then
leaving
that
it.
would make
Yeah,
sense.
because when you have like one hand,
Yeah, that would
you
be-
would use your right hand still.
Yep.
But I'm still gonna go with that. One right hand.
Okay. Broadly speaking, no specifics.
Mm-hmm.
What made her set out on this journey that you happen to be on the same boat, Salazar? Just adventure?
Is this a thing that I know?
As
I
your
mean, like,
character.
I know Gamoree knows, but you've not.
Oh, you're
into
giving
my backstory.
so you're wrapping up this nice little present that I get to just dictate everything. You're giving this present to your GM right
You want
now?
me to make up some stuff right now? And
No,
then
no,
you
no,
have
no,
to
no.
change stuff? Because
No,
I
no,
can
no.
do that.
No, are you giving
I
this?
want
just-
Hunter to do it.
You're just giving this whole nice little present to your GM right now. Thank you.
Well, you see, she's also looking for a person.
Back in the day, Gamoree, with a town ablaze behind her, sets out on a ship. You burn down. No, just kidding. All right. Okay.
Yeah, she's looking for a person.
She's looking for a person.
And adventure.
And
Like, she
adventure.
wanted to get out of her.
This was
Village.
pretty much what you had gave me before. So see, I just wanted you to say these words
Uh-huh.
here.
Yeah.
All right. Your history stat is one of your lowest. Why?
It's accurate.
That's
To
Leah
me.
showing through on Gamoree.
Yep.
Okay. You weren't a big fan of history, so. Also, your performance stat is one of your lowest, which is used like if you all are doing something in front of a group of people or somebody.
Yeah,
You're doing
that one kind of frustrates me. It makes me a little upset that you did that, but
Does Gamoree have any lost loves?
we don't talk about that.
Oh!
I'm gonna quote Noah here. We don't talk about that. Noah says that all the
That's
time.
specifically copyrighted, so just say something else.
Too late.
Do you feel like she has to be a role model for Salazar? Since
Yes, absolutely.
No.
I had on here, and I'm going to skip them. I had on here, what are Gamoree's short-term goals a year from now, and what are her long-term goals 10 years from now? That would be insane, considering I'm going to scratch those. All right.
And what is a goal that you completed that from your past?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good question. Salazar/Noah. What's a goal you've committed?
I left my
Left your village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got some tats.
There you go. That's two
That's
for one.
That's all you need to know. So
Two
so
for
far.
one. What are some of Gamoree's fears?
Cockroaches.
Okay. All right. GM note.
No.
Make giant cockroaches fight the
God.
real crunchy.
I feel like that's really what he's doing right now is asking these questions so that he can make stuff happen later on.
It's called data mining.
Your face. It's absolutely what he's doing.
But it's also interesting to have the conversation about
Got
it.
the biggest smile on his face. People listening.
All right. Do you prefer, or does Gamoree prefer, camping, in-hopping, or staying in a specific place for a bit of time? Because y'all are currently in-hopping.
I mean, I feel like she's really accustomed to the outdoors, so she doesn't mind camping. But she likes the amenities of indoors, too.
Does she like
That's pretty
glamping?
nice. I mean, I feel like she would, yeah. She's never been.
Glamping is
But-
glamorous camping. Pushed together. Glamping. So you got like
The human.
like a real hardcore tent with like...
I feel like when she's traveling, when she has the money, she would rather stay in inns.
Okay.
But also, she's looking for someone, so that's probably going to keep happening, the inn hopping thing. But she also likes that she has...
She would like to have the chance to like...
Yeah, she'd like to have the chance to settle down, but also still travel a bit.
Like have a space to work out of, but then could in-hop from.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Do you trust your current employer, Shay?
Yes.
I'll ask Salazar next week. Or
Okay,
next
okay.
Aerde Tales. So
I mean, yeah, I do.
you know?
At first, no, I thought they were going to eat us for dinner, but
I did enjoy that so much. Saying
I refused to stay at their house. I thought
Yeah.
they were going to...
that
Drink our blood.
is one of the few things that I wish that we had released them then, even with the bad audio quality and stuff. Just that one interaction of you all getting a piece of paper that says the equivalent of "we would like to have you for dinner." You all both instantly both Noah and Leah, and then Salazar and Gamoree, all four of you all freaking out, but then being like, "Yeah, let's go." And then they're like, "Well, let's stay tonight. We have free lodging." And y'all are like, "Nope.
Wow.
How dare you?
they
You're
wanted
gonna
to have
murder
us
us
for
in our
dinner."
sleep." That is one of the few things that I'm like, I wish we were releasing those things.
Yeah, that was
But they're
funny.
such bad audio quality. So bad. All right. Does Gamoree see the world in terms of staunch right or wrong? Or is there some in-between areas and stuff?
There's some in-between areas. Yeah. I mean, she cut off a Minotaur's head.
Well, yes. You don't have to go any specifics of this. Has Gamoree ever been arrested or gotten into serious trouble?
I feel like Like a little bit.
A little bit. All right.
Like minor offenses, not like murder.
All right, last question.
Minor offenses can be murder. We're close to it.
This is Salvazar talking, not Noah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so last question.
Uh-huh.
All right. Use one word for an emotion that sums up Gamoree.
What the heck?
Yeah. One word.
Happy.
Passionate.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got what Salvazar/Noah's view of
happy.
One word.
That's good.
Now I'm going to steal that, and the next Aerde Tales, I'm going to have her also give one word to describe Salvazar. So that was good. Good
I already got it.
contribution over there. Oh, gosh. What's it start with?
C.
All right, I hope...
I hope I remember it.
Cash.
Yes.
One word to describe the emotion of Salvazar. Cash.
It kind of relates to that, actually.
You might want to write it down so you
I
don't forget.
should.
Here, we'll write it down here in a second. So, that brings us to the end of this episode of Aerde Talks. On the next episode of Aerde Talks, we'll dive deeper into the character of Salvazar, like we've already hinted at. So, let's take care of some housekeeping. Our adventurers encounter magical items throughout their travels. And I want to invite everyone to visit patreon.com/Looney Studios. The link will be in the description. And on the front page, there's a link to a Google form where anyone can submit an idea for a magical item. Anyone can do this. You don't have to be a patron. You can do this anonymously or put your name on it or use a username to receive credit if we use it. Please add to this list. This is one of Noah's favorite in-game activities is purchasing magical items and seeing what they do. While you're there, also check out the Looney Studios Patreon, and if you become a patron, you gain access to this podcast early, among other things. Speaking of Patreon, I would like to thank two of our patrons, Katrina and Renee. Thank you for supporting Looney Studios and Aerde Tales. Looney Studios can also be found at looneystudios.com and at the social media platforms listed in the description. Please give a review on your favorite podcasting site, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and submit magical items to our Patreon. The Looney family hopes that you have a wonderful day. That was a Looney Studios podcast.